Greetings all, and welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. In this episode of Journeying Within, we explore embracing extremes, the balance within, featuring captivating footage from Stonehenge and Camden Town in England. Stonehenge, with its ancient and mysterious presence, represents the timeless and profound aspects of human experience, while Camden Town, vibrant and eclectic, embodies the dynamic and diverse nature of modern life. Both locations illustrate how extremes can coexist within a single entity, offering a unique perspective on balance. Our world is filled with extremes, and our personal worlds are no different. Each of us is a complex blend of traits, experiences, and tendencies, embodying a range of characteristics from light to dark. This episode invites us to reflect on the importance of acknowledging and managing these extremes within ourselves. Human existence is a dance between dualities, light and shadow, good and bad, up and down. These dualities are not merely binary choices, but are a part of a continuous spectrum that defines our experience. Understanding and embracing this dual nature within ourselves can lead to deeper self-awareness and personal growth. Our world is built on dualities. We have day and night, highs and lows, joys and sorrows. This dichotomy is not simply about opposites, but about the spectrum that exists between them. For instance, Stonehenge, with its ancient and monumental presence, represents the profound extremes of historical and spiritual significance. Its purpose and mystery speak to the timeless and often uncharted extremes of human experience. Conversely, Camden Town represents the lively extremes of modern urban life, with its vibrant cultural expression and diverse mix of influences. The extremes found in Camden Town are not just about contrasting with Stonehenge, but about showcasing the dynamic range of contemporary life, which is diverse and continually evolving. Dualities are not absolute. They contain degrees and nuances. Consider the concept of good and bad. These terms are often used in a binary sense, but they encompass a range of behaviors, intentions, and circumstances. Each good or bad action can be seen in varying degrees of intensity and context. Similarly, the traits we carry are not purely positive or negative. They are parts of a spectrum where each trait can manifest in different ways depending on various factors. Our dual nature is influenced by both historical contexts and personal experiences. The dualities we encounter today are shaped by factors that trace back to the beginning of time, including cultural, societal, and evolutionary developments. The values, behaviors, and traits we exhibit are influenced by a long lineage of human experience and adaptation. These historical influences contribute to our understanding of dualities in our personal lives. For instance, the experiences and teachings we inherit from previous generations shape how we perceive and manage our dual nature. Our current traits and behaviors are a blend of these inherited aspects and our personal choices. Each degree within a duality can be further explored. For example, consider the concept of empathy. Empathy can range from basic understanding to profound emotional connection. Similarly, the experience of joy can vary from fleeting happiness to deep, sustained contentment. Recognizing these degrees helps us appreciate the complexity of our emotions and interactions. By acknowledging that within each aspect of our dual nature, whether it be light or shadow, good or bad, there are multiple degrees and nuances, we gain a richer perspective on ourselves and others. This understanding encourages us to approach our personal growth and interactions with greater empathy and insight. To fully embrace our dual nature, we must recognize and accept the spectrum of traits and behaviors within us. By understanding that these extremes and their degrees contribute to our unique experience, we can learn to manage and integrate them more effectively. This acceptance allows us to navigate our personal journey with greater harmony and balance, acknowledging that every aspect of our being has value and purpose. While we cannot change the fundamental traits we were born with, we are fully responsible for how we manage and navigate them. Understanding and balancing these traits are essential for maintaining our personal integrity and contributing positively to the world around us. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of effective trait management. By developing a deep understanding of our own tendencies, strengths, and weaknesses, we can better navigate the extremes within ourselves. Self-awareness allows us to recognize when our traits are manifesting in ways that may be unproductive or harmful, and it empowers us to make conscious choices about how to respond. This awareness involves honest reflection and a willingness to confront aspects of ourselves that may be uncomfortable. It means acknowledging our darker traits without judgment and understanding how they influence our behavior and interactions with others. Through this process, we can identify patterns and triggers, allowing us to address them proactively. Embracing personal growth is crucial for managing our traits effectively. Growth involves a commitment to learning, self-improvement, and adaptation. It requires us to be open to change and to actively seek out opportunities for development. Personal growth can take many forms, including acquiring new skills, seeking feedback, and engaging in practices that enhance our emotional and mental well-being. For example, mindfulness and emotional regulation techniques can help us manage intense emotions and responses, leading to more balanced interactions and a greater sense of inner harmony. Balancing extremes is a dynamic process that involves recognizing and integrating both ends of the spectrum within us. For instance, if we have a tendency towards perfectionism, it is essential to balance this with self-compassion and acceptance of imperfection. Similarly, if we have strong emotional reactions, learning to temper these with rationality and perspective can lead to healthier responses. Balancing extremes also involves understanding the context in which our traits operate. Certain traits may be more appropriate or useful in some situations than others. Developing the ability to adapt our traits to different contexts while maintaining our core values is key to managing them effectively. Maintaining integrity involves aligning our actions with our values and principles, even when faced with challenging situations. This means being true to ourselves and our beliefs while also being mindful of how our traits impact others. It requires us to act with honesty, respect, and empathy, ensuring that our behavior reflects our commitment to personal growth and ethical conduct. By managing our traits responsibly, we can contribute positively to the world around us. Our interactions with others, our approach to challenges, and our overall demeanor are influenced by how we navigate our extremes. When we manage our traits effectively, we create a positive ripple effect, fostering healthier relationships and a more harmonious environment. Ultimately, managing our traits is about finding balance and harmony within ourselves. It is about accepting our full spectrum of qualities while striving to grow and improve. By doing so, we enhance our own well-being and make meaningful contributions to the world. In our journey through life, one of the most crucial practices is learning to avoid judgment of others based on traits they were born with or aspects they are struggling to manage. Each person's journey is unique, and understanding this can foster a more compassionate and supportive environment. Every individual is born with a set of traits influenced by a combination of genetic, environmental, and developmental factors. These traits are not inherently good or bad. They simply are. Recognizing this helps us understand that what we see in others is often a reflection of a complex interplay of influences, not a definitive measure of their character. Judgment often stems from a lack of understanding or empathy. When we judge others based on their inherent traits or the challenges they face, we risk overlooking the complexities of their experiences and the struggles. It is important to remember that everyone is navigating their own set of challenges, and their behavior is often a manifestation of unresolved issues or unmet needs. Instead of focusing on judgment, we should cultivate empathy and curiosity. Try to understand the underlying reasons behind someone's actions or behavior. This approach allows us to connect on a deeper level and offer support rather than criticism. While we should avoid judging others, it is equally important to focus on our own self-awareness and personal responsibility. We are each responsible for how we manage our own traits and actions. Regularly examining our own behaviors, motivations, and emotional responses helps us to understand our own tendencies and areas for growth. Self-reflection encourages us to be honest about our own struggles and challenges. Recognizing our role in managing our traits means taking responsibility for our actions and their impact on others. When we make mistakes, acknowledging them and taking steps to correct them is a key part of personal growth. If we struggle with managing certain aspects of ourselves, seeking support from friends, family, or professionals can provide valuable insights and tools for growth. Support systems can offer perspective, guidance, and encouragement as we work on self-improvement. Embracing growth means viewing challenges and struggles as opportunities for learning and development. When someone acts in ways that are harmful or unproductive, it is often a sign of internal conflict or unmet needs. Instead of reacting with judgment, we can approach these situations with a mindset of growth and understanding. Providing support to those who are struggling can make a significant difference. This could involve offering a listening ear, sharing resources, or simply being present. Encouraging others to seek personal growth and self-improvement can help them navigate their challenges more effectively. Offering constructive feedback and positive reinforcement can contribute to their development. Practicing compassion involves recognizing that everyone is on their own journey. By extending empathy and understanding, we create a more supportive and nurturing environment for growth. By avoiding judgment and embracing growth, we contribute to creating a culture where individuals are valued for their potential and supported in their development. This approach fosters healthier relationships, more meaningful connections, and a greater sense of community. In summary, avoiding judgment and focusing on growth involves understanding the complexities of human traits cultivating empathy, and taking personal responsibility. By practicing these principles, we contribute to a more compassionate and supportive world where individuals are empowered to grow and thrive. As we explore the contrasts between Stonehenge and Camden Town, we witness how extremes, despite their differences, contribute to the rich tapestry of our world. Just as these landmarks embody both ancient mystique and vibrant modernity, our own extremes, whether light or dark, are integral to our own journey. Recognizing and embracing these contrasts within ourselves can lead to a more harmonious and integrated life. Each trait and aspect, regardless of its nature, plays a role in shaping who we are and where we are headed. This episode invites us to reflect on the extremes within our own lives and how we manage them. By acknowledging the full spectrum of our traits and experiences, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. This awareness allows us to navigate our extremes with intention, fostering a balanced perspective. In finding balance, we move towards greater harmony, both within ourselves and in our interactions with others. Embracing the full spectrum of our being, acknowledging both our strengths and challenges, guides us on a path of personal growth and understanding. Thank you for joining us on this reflective journey. If you found this episode insightful, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, may you find balance and embrace the full spectrum of your being, allowing both your light and shadow to contribute to your path of growth and harmony.